Don't believe what they want you to believe.
Good evening, dear listeners, and welcome to another thrilling episode of Vinnie and Justin's Tinfoil Hat Society. I am Justin, co-host of this show. Hey, Scandinavian swimmers, you want to fucking get that away from the microphone?
Yeah. Are you doing a Family Guy bit, dude? What the fuck?
Jesus.
You know what you're getting for Christmas? A big glass bowl. Something with a lid on it.
Jesus.
So you can pour all that shit in there and then just...
Like mixing up a bowl full of fucking taco stuff over here. You can't hear me click-clacking around.
Unreal,
Anyways.
Joe. And you're the producer?
He produces a lot of fucking noise.
Between this and the shit you pulled in the last show, I don't know if we're going to ever let you talk about Star Trek again. I really don't know.
Oh, no. He did?
He was good. He was good on the last show.
He was good. He was good.
That dude was awesome.
Joe had another Trekkie on the show, so he got all bonered up, and he was like,
Oh, God.
yeah.
Hardcore boner.
Anyway, I'm
I'll
finishing.
hop on next time and set them both straight.
Now, let me finish the intro. I am co-host of the show, Justin, joined by my co-host, my dear love.
Allow himself to introduce himself.
Oh, I was early. Do it again.
Said
Third time.
my co-host, my dear love.
Ben.
There you go. And of course, joining us, it wouldn't be an episode of Tinfoil Hat without our Council of Nah. Who you be?
I am Mike. I say thee nay.
I am Joe. Live long and prosper.
Oh,
No, we don't do that here.
And tonight, we are going to be talking about demonic possession.
Oh, good. Something fact-based.
Ew, don't be a hater straight out the gate.
It's not my job.
Kinda. Ish. So, demonic possession or spirit possession is an altered state of consciousness and associated behaviors which are purposely caused by the control of a human body and its functions by spirits, ghosts, demons, angels, or gods. The concept
Allegedly.
Sure. The concept of spirit possession exists in many cultures and religions, including Buddhism, Christianity, Dominican voodoo, Haitian voodoo, Hinduism, Islam, Judaism, Wicca, Southeast Asian, African, and Native American traditions. Depending on the cultural context in which it is found, possession may be thought of it as a voluntary or involuntary and may be considered to have beneficial or detrimental effects on the host. The experience of spirit possession sometimes serves as evidence in support of belief in the existence of spirits, deities, or demons. In 1969, study funded by the National Institute of Mental Health, spirit possession beliefs were found to exist in 74% of a sample of 488 societies in all parts of the world, with the highest number of believing societies in Pacific cultures and the lowest incidence among Native Americans of both North and South America. As Pentecostal and charismatic Christian churches move into both African and oceanic areas, a merger of belief can take place, with demons becoming representative of the old indigenous religions which Christian ministers attempt to exorcise.
Ironic.
So, for the council here, we will throw in some of the scientific views associated with possession. The works of Jean Roche, Germain Dieterlen, and Marcel Griol have been extensively cited in research studies on possession in Western Africa that extended to Brazil and North America due to the slave trade. The anthropologist I. M. Lewis noted that women are more likely to be involved in spirit possession cults than men are, and postulated that such cults act as a means of compensation for their exclusion from other spheres within their respective cultures. Anthropologist Alice B. Kehoe and Dodi H. Goletti argued that women are more commonly seen in Afro-Eurasian spirit possession cults because of deficiencies in thiamine, tryptophan, niacin, calcium, and vitamin D. They argued that a combination of poverty and diet causes this problem, that is exacerbated by the strains of pregnancy and lactation. They postulated that the involuntary symptoms of these deficiencies affecting their nervous systems have been institutionalized as spirit possession.
Oh, you're doing my job for me, huh?
I'm reading what the science world says about certain things, and then I'm going to get into some cases.
Oh, the religion is science?
People alleged to be possessed by spirits sometimes exhibit symptoms similar to those associated with mental illnesses, such as derealization, hallucinogen abuse, psychosis, catatonia, mania, Tourette's syndrome, epilepsy, schizophrenia, or dissociative identity disorder, including involuntary, uncensored behavior and an extra-human, extra-social aspect into the individual's actions. It is not uncommon to ascribe the experience of sleep paralysis to demonic possession, although it's not a physical or mental illness. Studies have found that alleged demonic possessions can be related to trauma. Now
that all the facts are out of the way.
I'm going to give you some of the top cases of purported demonic possessions in chronological order.
Your top 5.
Legion in the 1st century. Martha Brossier in 1578. The Aix-en-Provence possessions in 1611. The Mademoiselle Elizabeth de Renfang in 1621. The Loudun possessions in 1634. Dorothy Talby trial in 1639. The Louviers possessions in 1647. The possession of Elizabeth Knapp in 1671. George Lucan, 1788. Gottlieben Ditus, 1842. Antoine Gay in 1871. Clara Germana Seal in 1906. The Exorcism of Roland Doe, 1940. That case is what spawned the movie The Exorcist. Annalise Michael, 1968, Michael Taylor, 1974, Arne Cheyenne Johnson, 1981, and most recently, the Tanaku Exorcism, 2005. That one was a case in which Marica Irina Cornici, an allegedly mentally ill nun at the Romanian Orthodox Church monastery of Tanaku in Vaslui County, Romania, was ruled to have been killed during an exorcism in 2005 led by Father Daniel Petre, Corogeno, and 4 Orthodox Christian nuns, who were a part of the Order of the Holy Trinity. The case was widely publicized in the Romanian media, and following a lengthy trial, the priest was sentenced on appeal to 7 years, 1 nun to 6 years, and the other 3 nuns to 5 years. However, many of Tanaku's residents, including Cornici's brother, believed her to have suffered from demonic possession. So, let's run down some of these. The Loudun possessions, here's what happened. Ursuline nuns in Loudun, France, claimed to be possessed by demons, leading to a witch trial. A priest, Urbain Grandier, was accused of summoning the spirits and was burned at the stake. And this was a major witchcraft trial that occurred alongside similar events in France and England during the 17th century. The Exorcism of Roland Doe in the 1940s, a boy in the United States known by the pseudonym Roland Doe, or Robbie Mannheim, was subjected to a series of exorcisms. Catholic priests documented the case and performed the rites, and this case became one of the most thoroughly documented instances of possession and inspired the popular film The Exorcist.
I think I heard that somewhere.
Yes. Anneliese Mitchell, a German woman, Anneliese Mitchell underwent 67 Catholic exorcism rituals over the year before her death from malnutrition. Her parents and the priests involved were later convicted of negligent homicide for her death. Her case was the inspiration for the film The Exorcism of Emily Rose, is a well-known example of a possession case leading to death.
Wow, it's almost like they don't work.
What, exorcism?
Yeah, it's almost like after the 10th, maybe you start thinking this isn't going to work for us. Maybe after the 20th.
If at first you don't succeed, Try again.
Try until she dies.
We don't quit at halftime, sir.
The power of Christ compels you.
Clara.
They were in 67th overtime.
Clara Germana Seal, a South African schoolgirl, Clara Germana Seal, was reportedly possessed after allegedly making a pact with the devil. Witnesses described her levitating and speaking multiple languages, leading to an intense exorcism performed by priests. Her case remains a compelling and mysterious account of possession, noted for the intensity of the events and her survival. Now, I can understand, I will go on record saying that I believe about 93% of cases of demonic possession are not demonic possession.
They're not supernatural in any way?
No, I don't think so.
It's a very arbitrary number, 93%.
Yeah. Because I will say there are cases like this one that we just mentioned where there's documented accounts and pictures and whatnot of some supernatural feats. Levitation, speaking in languages that are unknown to the person.
Problem there. Person can lie. They can say they don't know the language and then start speaking it. And we've all seen Chris Angel. Levitation isn't that hard to pull off.
Oh, you're laying flat on your back and you levitate out of bed.
Even then. There are
feet above her covers.
Exactly.
Did you ever see? There's people that get like hit in the head or something like that, and all of a sudden they can speak like Chinese or some shit, or play piano, or they get all these crazy
like past life connection shit.
Yeah, like I couldn't fucking do that before. There's that.
There was a case out in Indiana not too long ago about a haunted house. And
I don't know, we're jumping genres.
No, there was a possession involved with a young boy. There's a couple of documentaries about it. Really interesting shit. This is one of those cases that it's like, it's hard to refute some of the things because there was a doctor and two nurses who were there watching over the child because they assumed it was some kind of post-traumatic abuse situation. Like the kid was from a fucked up familial situation. The nurse who was in the room with him watched him walk up the fucking wall backwards.
When was this?
It was not long ago. Like,
and there's footage of it, I'm guessing? It's in the last 15 years. It shouldn't be hard to get footage of it.
I think there's hospital footage that you can find of it. Like the closed circuit camera that was on there.
It's low voltage work.
Walking up the ceiling.
Like walked up to the ceiling, like backwards and shit.
Indiana dude.
Not Indiana dude, it was a child.
I would hope if I spelled Indiana right.
I'm pretty sure it was Indiana. Maybe Detroit.
An incident where an Indiana child allegedly walked up the wall backwards occurred in 2012 as part of the Ammons family haunting case, where official reports, medical staff, and even police captain Charles Austin stated they witnessed a supernatural events, including the acts performed by a 7-year-old boy in front of them. The case involved a mother, Latoya Ammons, and her 3 children, who claimed demonic possession, leading to official investigations and exorcism. During an investigation by child welfare agents and medical professionals, a 7-year-old boy allegedly walked backward up a wall while holding his grandmother's hand.
Yeah. So it's like, I can understand you guys wanting to poo-poo certain things, but when you have credible witnesses like that, does it make it hard for you? And I'm not saying, like, that changes your opinion on everything, but, like,
Okay. So, what this clip is way too edited. Now.
Joe, that might be from one of the movies or the documentaries that you're looking at.
Why are none of these videos coming up when I click on them? Oh, because they're all fucking stupid Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one I just watched.
Oh, the AI one where the kid's floating?
That is...
Oh, yeah, that's a reenactment.
Yeah.
That is definitely a reenactment. That is way too edited and all that.
The only reason it doesn't move the needle for me at all is things can be staged very easily.
Yes.
Remember how most of the seances during the 1800s were people putting setups together? So if you're a family that wants notoriety, it isn't beyond the pale to think they would do stuff to make it look like these things are happening.
Sure. They moved out of the house. They sold it. Then this dude who ended up buying it had it burnt down and filled in.
Burned it down? That's a bit excessive.
Yeah.
We demolish stuff nowadays most of the time. I guess, you sell to a pyromaniac, these things are going to happen.
I'd burn it. Isn't that how you cleanse the spirits?
Yep.
You burn them.
Well, I heard burning sage would do.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, they made attempts of clearing out whatever the fuck was in this house. None of that shit was working.
Now this house is clean.
Dude still owns the property. Won't let anybody build on it.
Buried his porn down there. That's why.
No one buries porn, Joe.
No,
It's 1995 anymore.
Indiana. I don't know.
True.
Buried sheep.
Oh.
If it's questionable porn and he buried it, he's not a Republican, that's for sure.
Mm.
Just because they're always getting popped lately.
Oh, yeah, they're going down like crazy. That's not what we're talking about, though.
No.
Yeah.
So what are the opinions of the council?
Same as it ever was. This is anecdotal evidence of stuff that I've not seen anything of. It doesn't move the needle for me.
There's a lot of, reports, probably schizophrenia, especially, historical. They didn't really diagnose that then.
They diagnosed it differently.
Yeah, which?
Yes, which
Right.
or possession.
Because modern science, we give it names and we have the medical diagnosis, but there's no why or beginning thing. It's just this is what it is because of a series of X, Y, and Z. And there's really, you kind of come to a dead end, which you do with spirituality as well. It's it's demonic possession, that's it.
No, most of the time with medical stuff, it's hey, we did a CT scan. Look at that part of his brain that's firing weird. That's where it's coming from.
Right, but why?
Random
I'm saying natural occurrence?
Random occurrence.
Random occurrence.
Yeah.
Right, and that's an easy way to just chalk it up and say that's what it is. That's what I'm saying. That's just what we call it. But back in the day, we would call it other things. But ultimately, they don't know. So what I'm saying is, they don't know either.
Yeah, but the difference is a scientific study gets to the heart of why. And sometimes it's not, I don't know. Sometimes it's a genetic issue. They'll test family members and be like, oh, you guys all have this same thing going on. You guys all have this same issue, whether it be schizophrenia, whether it just be a lesion or something, a tumor. Wow, these things pop up a lot in your family. It's a genetic abnormality.
Yeah.
abnormality, and that's the dead end, and there's no why.
No, that's the why. Genetic abnormality.
No.
The why.
Vinny's saying there's no why as to why it's happening to that group
This
of people.
family,
Like,
this person, etc. That's the dead end that they draw up.
It's just it's a genetic abnormality.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah,
I'm saying that's what they call it, and there's no why or rhyme or reason. They go, oh, it's just a genetic abnormality. We put the moniker of science behind it, so therefore we have nothing to go further into that.
You don't need to go further into it.
Why?
Because that's the explanation.
But that's the end of the explanation.
Acting crazy. You do a CT scan, you do an EKG, you do all the different stuff on them, and you find, oh, here's the problem. And then we research the rest of the family. Oh, it's happening in your family a lot. It's a genetic issue. That's the why. There doesn't need to be some extraneous supernatural shit.
No. I'm not saying there has to be. I'm just saying there is nothing past that.
It doesn't need to be past that.
There kind of does if you're going to call it, if it's medical. You have bad back.
That's the answer. There's a genetic problem.
That is the current answer we have, and that's it. You have a bad back. You have a bad back because of X, Y, and Z. You can kind of pinpoint how it gets to that. When it comes to the brain and shit like that, we did a scan. It's enlarged here. It's hereditary. That's it. And you're just supposed to be like, oh, okay. But I'm saying, like, there should be more to it, and there just isn't.
I don't understand what more there would be to it. Like,
right, exactly. No one does.
No, because there is an answer there. If the bad back thing, okay, most of the time back problems come from you hurt your back. Why did it happen? Me specifically. Let's throw an actual situation out here.
Sure.
I hurt my back snowboarding. That's the why.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have that one answer. A guy with a fucking tumor, a guy with a tumor in his head, the why is because a tumor grew there.
You know what?
Right. And go ahead, Justin.
There should be a further evaluation of the why exactly did the fucking tumor grow there.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Doing genetic research, stuff like... I will agree, you don't always know exactly where it came from. It could be exposure to something else. It could be genetic. There's a multitude of reasons of why the tumor got there.
Or a lesion, or this part of the brain is not firing the way this part of the brain
Why the abnormality is the way it is.
Yes.
But at least with science, you go down roads where you can get answers. With supernatural stuff, it's like, it's demons. How do you know it's demons? Because the book tells me. Well, where'd you get the book from?
No, and I disagree. I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
However, each answer raises more questions, in my opinion. Like, it's hereditary. Why is it hereditary? What's happening to these people specifically that this is happening? You have a brain lesion. Why? Oh, well, it's just what the scan shows. We could do further tests, but you're not going to get an ultimate reason as to why. Because, A, the brain is crazy. This existence we currently live in, also crazy. Like, the Earth existing in this particular point in space and time, it's a 0.00001%, probably more, anomaly. Like, a lot of this shit is anomalous. So I don't know. I don't know. I think there's more to it.
My thing is always, why would you jump to a supernatural? Why would anybody jump to a supernatural thing?
Well, I think you assume that it's jumped to a supernatural thing. I think
it is jumped to. No. If you don't have all the answers, you're jumping to a supernatural thing.
Because there was, in most of these cases, there were tests and examinations performed to rule out other things. It's just like anytime you go to the doctor for something else. No one automatically said, it was demons.
We said we're
all the 1900s. Till we actually had tests for this stuff.
We got to drain their blood.
Yeah.
Put leeches on them.
You gotta balance their tumors.
Yeah, I mean, you're laughing at the leeches and shit, Joe, but that was the answer back then that Mike just gave to us now about this shit.
That was a test, essentially. That was just them throwing shit at the wall without any... That was bad science is what that was.
Yes, but it was still science of the time.
Oh,
Yes, but it was bad.
Great,
It wasn't
but-
corroborated. It wasn't peer tested.
Oh, it's like when they used to say someone was a witch, they'd throw them in the water, and you're like, okay, if you know.
Well, Joe, that
You know,
wasn't.
the brick-
That wasn't.
Yeah, they would tie you to a rock, they throw you at the bottom of a lake, and they'd be like, if they float, they're a witch. If they don't,
That wasn't real testing, Joe. That was people just trying to take out other people that they didn't like or saw as a threat to their power. And
But there are
authority.
members of the community who believed it was a test, who were crazy enough to think this will answer the question we have.
Well, sure. I mean, look at modern day religion and political.
I try not to.
You know,
Yeah,
Just-
like
Pretty
if-
far afield.
it's
if you trust a higher authority, if you will, like, oh, Jim's the smartest guy in the clan. He says that if you tie him to a rock and throw him at the bottom of the water, the guy's the smartest fucking guy here. He built that fence over there.
smartest guy I
Let's do
know.
it. Yeah.
Like Mike,
So-
is it because you're? Is it because you lack any sort of spirituality that you find it hard to like? I don't want to say like
Because
believe because believe's not the word I'm looking for.
Entertain.
Sure.
I'll entertain it since it's entertaining, but until there's proof, I'm not going to believe it. I'm sitting here entertaining the notion, and the proof you're giving me isn't much proof because we're just getting anecdotal evidence. We haven't seen the videos, we haven't seen the cases, we haven't been there in person. So it's like, oh, that's a fun story. I'm getting a fun story out of it. That's nice. Doesn't change my belief in it. I don't understand why it would change your belief in it. Well, it would affect your belief in it at all. Because all you're getting is snippets of the information.
I've had experiences with things. So for me, I don't, like I said, 93% of this shit, I agree that it is most of the time something else. But I also, like, the word demonic kind of annoys me because automatically people like you have to put it within like a religious context, and that's not necessarily what a demon could be. Spirit.
I'm not even putting it in a religious context.
No,
I'm putting it in a
I didn't say
supernatural
you.
context.
I didn't say you. I said people
Well,
with.
yeah, but people like me, but I can speak
Right.
for people like me in this situation where it's more of a supernatural thing. Why would you go to supernatural unless you've exhausted all of the natural?
Because I like that's a thing too. I feel like automatically supernatural is a dirty word when you're using it as like an explanation for something. It's just something outside the ordinary realm of what you know. And there's science that was at some points supernatural to people prior to our modern day culture. So I'm not one to like easily brush off the idea that there's like coexisting planes of existence that are simultaneously happening at the same time we are. And one could be more advanced than we are, and it could slip through. They might not be a physical being like we are.
These are interesting concepts, and until they're proven, to me, they're just concepts.
You got to think if aliens are putting stuff up your butt,
Your butt.
got to be pretty close to demonic demons putting stuff up your butt too.
I never heard anything about demons putting stuff up butts.
Yeah, I wouldn't want a demon to put.
As far as I know,
Um,
they go in mouths. They tend to go in mouths.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know,
Or in the eye.
Well, doesn't most religions say gays go to hell because they put stuff up their butt, and that's what they do up there? They put stuff up their butt in there in hell.
I don't know if most religions say that.
It's
I don't really get into specifics of why they don't like them. They just don't.
Vinny is making a fair point.
Thank you.
About butt play?
Yeah.
Butt play in general seems to be linked.
Heaven
to,
doesn't like butt stuff.
Right.
Only hell does, and aliens.
Okay, Christians, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Jews give a rat's ass about it.
What, butt stuff?
Muslims, butt stuff, yeah. Muslims definitely give a rat's ass about it.
Jews aren't into butt stuff, right, Joe?
I don't know.
I think Jews are about butt stuff.
They're not worried about it. They don't care if you do butt stuff. It's not like
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
huge
okay.
part of the
Right.
religion.
Well, they don't have a hell. So I think
Yeah.
they're just like butt stuff or not.
That's all you, baby.
Yeah.
nerdies. The only place you can talk about demonic possession and end up with butt stuff.
Well, because I was going to say, I think aliens and demons, I think, are synonymous, but that's probably another conversation.
Totally different show.
I
know.
I tend to lean the way you think about it. I think they're all some form of extra dimensional being.
So would you say, like, possession could be like alien mind control?
Could be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, could be.
Why not?
I think they're not. I think they're not different from being one and the same.
Yeah, like, what the hell are aliens anyway? No one even knows.
They're those things on that comet that changed directions flying over Mars and headed our way.
Yeah, fuck that guy. That guy's the guy Avi Loeb, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Every time he sees a rock, he's like, dude, it's a fuck. He's the guy with the hair in Ancient Aliens, but he's bald. They're the same person.
Yeah, it is pretty much.
Fucking guy. Aliens. But whatchamacallit, I was gonna go. I was thinking about demonic possession. Like when you think about people that are like ideologically possessed and like they're like kind of lunatics about it. Like you can't even talk to them about it, and they just kind of like. If you kind of start poking holes in what they're saying, they just get loud and like they won't even like. So like, not necessarily like pissing in your bed and spinning your head around in 360s and vomiting, not demonic possession like that, but like these people walk amongst you see them at Walmart. These fucking crazy people, like they're just, I don't know. They have like a way about them, and like the moment they start talking, you go, okay, and you just kind of. Keep going because like something's up, and I don't think there's a medical scan you could do for that. It's just these people have eaten too much Walmart fruit or something. They got too much of the spray in them. Maybe might be in the water. Cibigaigi. Nobody knows, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because did you ever see that video? Megan doesn't buy it, but Britney Spears, it was earlier in her career. She was talking to a lady. It was an interview, and the lady says something, and Britney Spears goes, "Oh, weird. Oh, hello, weird. Oh," and she kind of starts crying, and she goes, "Strong Britney." She does this, and goes, "Strong Britney." She kind of starts crying and like kind of breaking down, because like I think she kind of got like a little mind control thing going on.
She is cuckoo though.
She is. Yes.
Well, how many Hollywood celebrities talk about they have like an alternate personality and they get possessed by it? I think Beyonce has Sasha Fierce, Lady Gaga. She's obviously got some fucking something going on.
And Joey Bag of Donuts is created.
Maybe, who knows? Like
creating alternate personalities, though, I think is a completely different notion. That's your mind trying to compensate.
Yeah, but
that's coping, especially for
maybe.
But that kind of, it's in a way, it's its own form of creating like a tulpa or a spirit form that inhabits your body. You created this personality, and you allow it to take over. So regardless of it being a mindset or not, it's all very similar situations, right?
Yeah, everyone knows Hollywood's dark.
Well,
Disney's dark.
You could just call it method. Yes, that's what they're.
But I think that's that's the easy.
Daniel Day-Lewis's method. He'll throw a meat cleaver at you and say, "Call me Bill."
Same thing, Jim Carrey method.
Not as much anymore. Not after Man on the Moon.
No, not after. No, but before Man on the Moon.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's a goon. He's a phony. Don't buy it.
I watched that documentary. He was Andy Kaufman.
Gary Lawler seemed kind of thrown off by him.
Yeah.
I watched the Broken Skull sessions. He was going full method.
Mm-hmm.
You hear some of the stories that happened during that movie. How the hell did we get into acting?
But they're saying how these people in Hollywood create these personas, and that becomes like.
It's not even. I mean, it's not just it's not something to stick with just Hollywood though. I mean, politicians do it, lawyers do it.
You have your public persona, and
we do it.
Yeah, who in this room hasn't talked to themselves at least once?
Yeah, but I've never said, "All right, Vin, what's up, Vin 2?" I've never made up like an alternate name.
You don't?
Obviously you didn't. You just named him Vin too.
I mean...
I don't know.
But it's just like...
Here.
It's when we play Dungeons and Dragons. You are... I mean, some of us get into it way more than others. But, like, EPW. I'm 20-something different characters on a fucking given day. And everyone's got a different personality type.
Right. It's that kind of acting where you got to put you're putting yourself in the mindset of those characters.
No, I'm agreeing with you, but I'm saying it's like...
Ooh.
Yes, Ben.
Did you ever see the candid Angelina Jolie video where she's talking about demonic possession and like how she had to sell her soul to get in Hollywood? Have you seen this? Have you heard this?
Yeah.
It's on the internet.
You can trust everything on there.
And when it comes to Hollywood, like these fucking people, something happens in order for you to get to those upper echelons. Tom Cruise, he's a god in his religion. All of a sudden, pay enough money and whatever. But like these people, like I don't know, Hollywood's dark. Everyone knows it's dark, and like things kind of slowly kind of come out because people, time's passing, and like they can't stop the internet and people talking.
I don't think it's not just Hollywood though. It's anything that carries a high paycheck, right?
Yeah. Well, who is it? Who's the guy who it was a mega pastor? The lady was like, "Oh, don't you think it's like sacrilegious for you to take the mega church money and buy yourself a second jet?" And she said something else, and he goes, you could see his face change, and he's like, "Don't you ever say that."
Oh, that prick.
Yeah.
What the fuck's his name? It's not Joel Osteen.
No,
it's the other. It's the other one.
Yeah, he's probably the worst of them all. Like
older guy, puffy face.
Yeah.
The
BCN guy. What the hell was it?
It is the money and power corrupt. Money is part of greed. Greed's an original sin. It all goes back to whether you want to even believe in the teachings of it. It's just these are things that cause that piece
guy.
of shit.
Kenneth Copeland,
possibly
the most evil person I've ever seen.
That dude's possessed.
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't say possessed. I'd just say he's a greedy asshole.
But he's possessed by greed.
Right. Well,
no, it's not being possessed by something. It's allowing a part of your personality to take over.
Yeah, but that's...
Right, what are personalities?
See, here's where the disconnect is happening. Demonic possession is an outside force taking you over. An entity is the way it's being sold today.
Greed is also an outside force.
Greed is you seeing something you want.
That's an outside... Is that not an outside force?
That's not an outside possession. That is you saying you want something. That's not outside. That's you.
The money exists outside of you, correct?
It's not possessing you. Your internal greed is possessing.
Right,
it's not
and then you covet it.
Driving you.
And then you covet it.
Yeah.
Right.
Coveting isn't possession.
But it's not another, as you said, an entity controlling you. It's like money is. It's not a. It's not a conscious entity. There we go.
Okay.
It's your want for things allowing you to circumvent your morals.
Yeah.
So materialism and worshiping the self are satanic or Luciferian doctrine. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think they're satanic. Actually, satanic doctrine is a lot more. Satanic doctrine is actually humanist.
Yeah.
If you look in the doctrine, they're actually the most moral religion out there because it's an anti-Christianity thing in its purest form. Their belief is that Christianity is tainted and that Satan. They don't even really believe in Satan. They believe in a certain set of rules and it allows Satan to be labeled onto it.
Well, that was because it was a fuck you to the church.
Yeah.
Yes.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Well, hold on a second.
I have no doubt some of the people in there were
which is kind of fucking punk rock.
My old boss told me stories when he would go to the Church of Satan, like the Satanism church. He was a weird guy.
Most of them are.
Yeah, and then he went Jew. He was Jewish. Then he went Satanist, and then he told me he went back to being Jewish.
No, if you talk to some Christians, it's one and the same.
It was this. Yeah, this was out west. This guy, He still owes me money, that bastard. He still owes me money.
Never getting it back.
Piece of shit.
My name is all over that code. That program gets launched, my name's all over it.
So, did we cover nothing? I think
we covered enough of demonic possession. And the fact that outside forces or inside forces can control one person's actions.
Yeah, so we've covered old ground. We haven't touched on anything, but at least we had fun doing it.
So,
yes.
If you like what you hear, stay tuned to the rest of Spooky Month. Next week, we got a holiday-themed The Weekend. After that, I'm sure we're going to have some kind of spooky retrospective, right, Mike?
Oh, we are. Actually, between shows, we got to pinpoint exactly which one.
Uh-huh. And then we have Halloween Trivia Night.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, I could have created a graphic.
Dun, dun, dun. I want to do Trivia Night live together one night on YouTube. That, we're all in the same place.
That'd be a lot better.
That would be so fun.
I don't love the delay thing. I want to know exactly whose hand goes up
And
first.
every time someone guesses a wrong answer, you have to fucking drink.
Oh God!
It's gonna be. It'll be a.
Can't do it on a Monday.
No, not at all. It'll be a special. It'll be a one-time special that we do fucking boozy trivia. But I think it might be the greatest thing we ever do. Anyways, if you like what you hear, like I said, continue for Spooky Month. Look forward to November and food-related shit. December, of course, is Christmas time. Head on over to Facebook.com/Nerdities. Follow us there, at Nerdities on Twitter, at Nerdities on Instagram. ProWrestlingTees.com/Nerdities, NERDATAS. Thank you for making this the most popular show on the Nerdities fucking network, because for some reason, the last episode we dropped had a bajillion listeners, and you guys love it. So,
they love the council. That's it. They want the council.
Come get the Tinfoil Hat Society shirt on ProWrestlingTees.com/Nerdities. A Council of Gnaw shirt will be coming, I am sure.
I've worked on it recently.
Now Joe's going to tell you about YouTube shit.
Check us out on YouTube.com, YouTube.com/Nerdities. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Nerdities. And don't forget to ring the bell to get notified when new content is coming. Because not only can you watch the One Above All live on YouTube every Monday night, starting around 8:30, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can check out It's Interview Season. We actually just wrapped a great interview with Ben.
Nice fucking guy.
That was such a great interview.
Fucking guy.
So check that out. Hey, it's Spooky Month, as Justin said. We've got a Halloween special coming up this month.
Yeah, we fucking do.
And then we also
we have to record that.
Yeah, we do. And I got to learn the Monster Mash again.
Yeah.
We also have our Christmas special coming up because holiday season's right around the corner, and we have the 100 greatest movie quotes according to Nerdities. Out there, give us money. We like money. Send us to Disney. Money good.
Yeah, 27 Nerdities Disney trip.
Stay up.
Nerdities drinking around the world.
Boy. The Nerdities crew, idiotic and prolific. But away next week's will be far more insulting.
Bye.
Because of the end of civilization, the Clamp Cable Network now leaves the air. We hope you have enjoyed our programming, but more importantly, we hope you have enjoyed life.